Russia, South America, Brazil, and we're going to start seeing how the people are handling business in this part of this world. I'm going to ask each one who is participating in this stage of business opportunities to share with us why conduct business in your countries or in your continents. What's the differentiator that you have? How has your country grown, and what has been done to make this country grow? I would like to welcome Jorge Tislado, the General Manager for the United States, to help me welcome the panel. Jorge, how are you? Were you asleep already or what? No, not at all. On the contrary, here I'm with a lot of excellent product. Welcome to this marathon. I'm going to send you a big. Jorge has done incredible work as part of the staff in the United States, and we have extraordinary growth in the United States. Jorge, what can you tell me with the people who are going to share with us today? What I'd like to tell you is that there are people who are truly admirable people who have amazing attitudes. From the moment since I arrived here in the United States, you have already told me certain things about them, like Pati Amador, who has a great trajectory. She has a great leader in the country. Everybody knows her, and she knows the human quality that she has. Cesar Avila and his wife are really recruiting very hardly, recruiting and Angelina Toledo, who has a great organization both in Los Angeles and Las Vegas as well. She's forming a lot of leaders, and I think they're at their best moment. I'm sure they are. We saw Humberto a little while ago sharing from the United States. There's a big wave of great leaders are coming in. This is a great country where we have a gigantic opportunity. We already saw Alex at the beginning of this marathon, how he's taking advantage of the market and how the people who live in the United States can also take advantage of this. They're hardworking people. They're warriors who have overcome a lot of hurdles, obstacles, and now are living the American dream and the purple dream, and I'm sure they're going to achieve this too. Let's welcome Pati Amador. Hello, how are you, Pati? Hello, Diego. Good morning. Hello, everybody, Purple family. Good morning. Here with Pati. Yes. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, you are. Yeah. The microphones, please. Can you hear me? Good evening. Hello. I can hear you very well. Can you hear me? We hear you, Patty. Yes, can you hear me? Good. Okay. What's up here? Let me get a feedback because I can't hear you in the studio. You can say, you can talk, you can sing, you can sing. Okay, what's up? Okay, we can do it. I can sing. Oh my gosh, I sing in the shower and the water turns off. yeah. You ring the bell and. I would like to send you a big hug, a big embrace. Pati, share with us what's going on. How can you conduct business up there, what you have done to grow. And welcome Cesar Avil and Ludovina. Good evening. She has extraordinary history. They already told me a little bit. I don't want to move forward. Please, Pati, get all the information you can from these people who are so valuable. Gold Premier, Cesar Avila, Gold Supreme, and both from the United States. I'm going to leave the panel for you, Pati. It's all yours. Thank you very much, Diego. Well, of course, yes. This is good morning now that we are in the United States, in Texas, and I would like to send you a big embrace. I am Gold Supreme, as Diego said a little while ago. I'm Patricia Amador, and I'm going to tell you quickly who I am. I began 29 years ago this wonderful journey with this company. And when I began in this company, I was 24 years old, and I was going through a very difficult time in my life, financial, personally, morally, existentially. Well, I have a lot of issues. And when Omnilife comes to my life, let's say that I was like in the middle of the perfect storm, drowning, literally in the middle of the ocean with my two children. And back then I had two kids. and Omnilife comes in and throws this life preserver to me, and I held on tightly. I had a lot of fears, a lot of insecurities, and I felt that the only thing I knew how to do was know how to have children, and I never had worked before, and I'm facing a world that I didn't know. And then I started taking the products, and I started feeling super well. The first day that I took them, I remember that I took this one that up to now it didn't taste as good. It wasn't liquid. Now I've been drinking 4 of these, and I don't even know how many Magnus. But this was the first product that I was taking. The focus in Mexico is Optimus, because I couldn't sleep. I had a lot of problems with the father of my children back then. I was married, and I was taking it, and 15 minutes afterward, I got rid of the anxiety. So for me, this was marvelous because I could realize that there was something that could help me, and if it had helped me, there were a lot of people out there who it could help as well. So I began this adventure, and it was amazing because I was able to realize that when I remember when I sold my first Magnus, the lady who I delivered it to was not there. And I said, "Oh my gosh, I was on my way back. I was kind of worried." And she calls me, "So I'm sorry, I had to leave, but I'm back here at the house. Can you bring it?" And I said, "Yes." I went back and delivered it. And for me, it wasn't so much the $10 that I have earned. For me, it represented the opportunity of that if I was able to sell a product, I could sell more, and I could earn money to be able to feed my children and to have a better quality of life. That's what I wanted. That's what I was looking for, transformation. I wanted something better than what I was going through that back then. So that's when I started an evolution, a way of seeing things in a different way. And from then, in 2001, and then in 2000, I made the decision of coming up here to the United States. I took a bag full of dreams, and my kids, my 3 kids back then. I was divorced, and I had 3 children. And it was very difficult because I didn't speak the language. Such a vast country such as this one, where the distances are huge. I didn't know anybody. And back then, I drove up to an hour. I would leave my children at school. I would go to the place where we had the distribution center, and I worked there and talked with my people. I would knock on doors. I would deliver flyers. I met a lot of wonderful people that in this country we have people from many nationalities of many different languages, and we're coexisting in the same country. That I say we are like 50 countries in one country. And so there's an amazing world of opportunities right now that Diego was saying, well, this is how I started opening my way or blazing my way. I've been living here for 21 years. The company has been here for 26 years, and we've had a transformation as country, as entrepreneurs. I have the privilege of being able to say that I started here together with many, many of the entrepreneurs in this country. This adventure, this amazing change from going from like all this human stages. This is how we've been in Omnilife. This is how I've seen it from childhood, adolescence, and the adult stage. And right now in this adult stage, where I believe that we are prepared with sufficient maturity, with knowledge, and of course with a huge help of this great leader that we have right now, who is Jorge Tiznado, and the support of the fantastic four, of the Fab Four. That's Victor Correa, Seref, Diego, Amaury, Kenya, and Kirina. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the support that you have given us, for being there when you needed when you need you. And I would like to share with you that in this company, in this country, where we have so much need only for have or improving your health, because we work very hard here. There are people here who work up to 3 different schedules. They work 12, 16 hours a day. There's a lot of stress after the pandemic. There is a high rate of depression. So there's a lot of people who need urgently the help regarding health, but also financial help. After the pandemic, there was a lot of companies that closed, that cut personnel. There was a lot of people off of work, and we have a wonderful vehicle to be able to share or help transform the lives of people. Also, the same way that Omnilife transformed mine, now I can say that I am a better person, a better mother, better entrepreneur, better friend. All these, throughout these 29 years, these have helped me to see life in a very different way. Understand that success is doing what you like to do, doing it and help to transform the lives of the people that you love, or that they want to be, that they want to change the life the same way that you have done. So how are we doing it today? Well, we have a country that is prepared regarding technology, regarding everything that has to do with delivery of products, which are very quick. But the companies also prepared itself as well. Right now, for example, the shipment tables, you can be in Portland and you request a product and you get it in 2 or 3 days. So Led Bueller from this guy from Brazil was telling us is amazing, of course, how we can from another country invite people, and especially what I love from him is to hear him is the follow-up that he's giving to them. This is something very important, is to remember that we're dealing with people, with human beings, and then there are people that in this country have a great need to transform their lives. So I would like to tell you that the best year of my entire life, last year, throughout the pandemics, in the midst of the pandemics, I have income from since last year's for over $10,000. So for me, this is amazing because with $10,000, you live here very well here and in China. So your life is pretty much at another level, at a different level. So we had to make a lot of changes. I was very accustomed to doing it face to face, hold meetings at homes, go to homes of entrepreneurs, of new prospects. And then suddenly you realize that we get locked up and we can't go out. And I say, oh my gosh, what am I going to do now? And so I resisted technology, but this thing about Zoom, I believe that you couldn't reach people through this little device, that it had to be face to face. And well, we didn't have another choice than to adapt ourselves. I heard that dinosaurs had been extinct because they didn't adapt, and I said, "Oh my, mother of God! If I'm a dinosaur, and if I don't adapt, I'm going to disappear along with my entrepreneurs, and that can't happen." So we went head on with technology, with fear and everything. And now it's amazing because now we're here and we contact people through Zoom, and we also call them on the phone, and we do a face-to-face follow-up. Of course, we're starting. We're starting to hold meetings right now and let us go out, but the distances are very large, and I feel closer right now to my entrepreneurs than I did before, even though that many I don't see. I only see them every week through this little device and this wonderful technology, of course. But right now we are here. And I would like to tell you that the power of acquisition right now is what people earn here with the product or the facility of for being any person can buy $150 worth of merchandise. We in this country we earn 3 times more than any other place. I can tell you that I have income of 3 countries, from Mexico, Argentina, and United States. The most number of people I have in Mexico, but the people that I have in United States produce much more income than the ones in Mexico. So obviously, it speaks about a great opportunity of doing business, a business that not only going to help us improve your health, but also is going to help you improve the quality of life, your finances, to give you something that's very valuable, which is financial freedom and free time. In this country, we suffer very much because the families are separated because the parents always work very hard. They leave their children alone. You don't have family time. The kids can't enjoy vacations, or the income is not sufficient to have a true quality of life. Well, in this company, we can obtain this, and of course, this is sample is. An example speaks volume, and I would like to introduce to you and hand the microphone over to two friends that I've just met. It's something that I love. This country is getting to meet such wonderful people such as them. I just met them, and I would like them to share with you what has happened to Cesar Lidvina. Welcome, my friends. They are in New Jersey. Tell us about everything that has happened to you. Hello, everybody. My name is Liduvina Avila. I'm from Ecuador, and I live here in the United States in New York. Well, I've known the products for 5 years now, and I started using the products because I had problems of menstrual cramps, and I started take Omnio Plus and Power to Fem. Nowadays, we're my entire family, 3 children. Nowadays, the contingency, we're working as a team with my husband. And when we started I put the displays up, and also I connect the people, direct people, and we start bringing. My husband has a small study to provide information regarding the products to be, and thanks to the contingency, nowadays I am very blessed, thanks God, thanks to the products from Omnilife and Say Too that we're developing and working as a company, as a partner. There's more union in the family. This is very important because you achieve your dreams. When you come from your country, you bring in your dreams. Your dreams sometimes vanish here, but thanks to be knowing Say Too and Omnilife, I have fallen in love with these products and with my families, and thanks to all these that we're working on as a couple, we're traveling. In 26 years, I haven't left the United States. Nowadays, I'm going to travel 10 days to Miami to celebrate the 30 years of Omnilife. So this is a blessing from God. So I'm inviting my family to have more time together, more quality. So this is why I'm inviting all of you, all these housewives who have children, 4 children, and say, I can't do it. Yes, you can do it. You can develop step by step with that love, with that passion. It's working one-on-one. It's listening to people, and all of this is going to happen. I give thanks to God that we're going to be traveling, the 5 of us together, and during the 10 days that we're going to spend there, spectacularly there, celebrating the 30 years and getting to meet the diamonds, and traveling as I am right nowadays is very exciting to me and for my family. So this is what I can share with you. I would like you to help me to. You were saying to me the other day that when we're talking, that for you the pandemic made you take a quantum leap. You changed totally many paradigms that you had, many beliefs, and you really dove in directly to break also a lot of fears. How did you do this? What happened? What happened in you to make that change? Well, when the pandemic started, yes, the truth is I was pretty concerned because when we were setting up the displays, I said, what's going to happen with us? What's going to happen? Now, if we're five in my family, my husband doesn't have a job, and since I was working in an Omnilife and was taking care of I'm also a housewife, and could take care of my three children. So I said, what can we do? We started being worried, and I started looking through the eyes of faith, and I started seeing the Purple World Zoom offices. We started listening to Pepe Vergara saying that we could put the program through the phone, and my husband said, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And I said, yes, okay. So when we started to get excited and we started to do all that, imagine 25 people a day. Sometimes they were enrolling up. The phones were ringing off the hook, and we would put it in the freezer, put a telephone on the freezer because they were really getting hot. We had a small computer, but it wasn't working very well. So, and my children, since they were studying through Zoom, and thank God because I have my second son who helps me a lot with technology. He still helps us a lot with technology because I only went to grammar school, but I'm very blessed and thankful. And thanks to that, nowadays I'm developing everything that is happening to me. So all of us who are watching us in the different countries, since I'm from Ecuador and from Cuencamo, greetings to Cuencamo. So I'm very blessed for everything that I'm achieving today in this country that gives you the opportunities. And thanks to getting to know Omnilife and Seitu, today I'm developing a talent that I had hidden, maybe dormant. Those paradigms that you say of fear, that fear didn't let me travel. So nowadays I said, no, I have to break this so I can be able to continue developing myself in the company. I was born poor, but it depends on me if it to continue being poor or not. So of course I want to leave that behind nowadays. This is what I can share with you. That's my story, the story of my life, that I continue changing the life of other people, and inject purple blood, and I'm going to be everything is going to be purple, and I'm passionate about me. So I'm going to hand the microphone over to my husband, and thank you very much. No, this is excellent because really I believe that this pandemic and this company brings out the best version of ourselves, to realize of all those skills that we have, all those talents, that potential, huge talent that we have as women, but sometimes lies dormant and we don't let it come out. And of course, Cesar, you were telling me, well, of course, this pandemic closes a door, but also opens many, many opportunities. Which this is what happened to you. Tell us about this. What happened? What happened with you guys? And what was the growth that you have had, and what you are doing right now to achieve the results that you are having? Well, Pati, good morning. Good morning, everybody. With our Purple Continent, my name is Cesar Abra. We're Silver Supreme together with my wife. We live in New York area. We are representing United States, so this is an honor and a blessing. So thanks to OmniLife, and thanks to the wonderful opportunity that this world has given us. Well, this is a Latin American company that's breaking records regarding many fields. We have a spectacular product that's working very well, 100% wonderfully. We also have these great opportunities that now the world does not know fully through this technology. Well, we can make this happen. We can make the world get to know this product. When this pandemic arrived, my life changed, the life of my family changed, as I didn't know, I wasn't familiar with technology very well. So there's a whole platform within OmniLife. So we started to see things clearly, that the goals that were within OmniLife are there for us. So we began to take this opportunity, be able to transcend, be able to grow, try to present this opportunity to millions of people who are right now in search of opportunities. Opportunities are within this great vehicle that is OmniLife. It's within this great vehicle that's Seitu. Well, for me, I love to present what this is. This is my company. This is my organization. This is my life, my health, my energy. This is everything for me because this is what I live every day. So, as being part of this company has changed my life. Why? Because it has taught me to be a better person, a better father, and at the same time to be a better entrepreneur and to be able to guide my people, my organization, and to have the heart, the love, the desire, the burning desire for my people to be able to grow as well through the product, through the platforms of technology platforms. And thanks also to the team. I also have a young man who's very, very talented. His name is Fabian Alonso. He provides all this, his covers all this area of technology every Monday. Well, I didn't know anything about technology. Practically, I was able to grow and be and develop, and I can teach my teams. So thanks to that, I was able to hold recruitings, make recruiting through Facebook, recruit people through Facebook, WhatsApp, and I love this to be able to help a lot of people. And these people can also have these values that they always need to discover these talents. I love to discover these talents from these girls that now are there within my organizations, are part of the organizations, holding fruits, the results that I'm really excited and charmed with the blessings of God. Thank you, God, for everything that I am achieving within Omnilife. So my people are traveling as well. There are two people who are traveling to Guadalajara, and another one is going to the Purple Day, and the other one is going for the 30th anniversary. And we, as a family, are traveling to Miami for the first time that my wife, my three children are going to travel with me. Well, actually, I had been traveling previously with OmniLife, but as my wife was saying, that a new stage of our life is starting today. We're starting a new life within the Avila family and within my company. My company, I am very blessed because God put this company on earth is for the world to connect towards OmniLife. And OmniLife is there for everybody, and everybody has to know that OmniLife is within us. And so, Cesar, I would like to share. Please, I would like you to share. Well, here we have Jorge Tiznado. I think we froze a little bit of the image was, yes, can you tell me? Yes. Yes, on the stadium. This is where we have the transmission central. Yes, no, we're back. Yeah, we already gave it Magnus. We already put some Magnus in the system, and we're also working. Yes, you wanted to cut the transmission. Yes, especially you, Pati. I already told the stadium. Okay, let's have an internet failure because Pati won't stop talking. Okay, Pati, this testimony is amazing. So listening to United States, these are extraordinary testimonials. I'm really excited to listen to Cesar Ludovina saying that a new stage of our company is starting. Imagine what the power of these words hold. I'm really impressed with Angelina and her testimony, and of course your story, Pati, of course, and how you're doing, what you're earning, what you're transforming. Imagine 26 years without traveling, and now in a couple of days more, you're going for 10 days to Miami, Orlando to celebrate the 30 years. So congratulations to everybody. You deserve it. Enjoy it and take advantage at the most to everything that you have always wanted to do. Take your money that you have been earning and saving to use it. I'm sure for 26 years you were able to save to travel. So now this is a moment to spend it. And Jorge, I don't know if you want to say something to them. I had the mute on. I was to tell them that I'm very proud of them all. And we want, Angelina has to still share with us, but actually I know that, oh my gosh, the moment that you're living right now is amazing. everything that you're achieving. This is wonderful. This is very. I respect this. I know this is maybe when the pandemic started last year. A lot of people like them brought out they did a double effort. They worked twice as hard, and now they're an example of growth. And now because they're doubling in a very short period of time. So I'm very proud of being here in this country, of getting to know you and to see how you're growing. Very well, Jorge. If I make a quick questions of what you see in the United States, I know I know what you're gonna answer. Dollars, and a lot of diamonds. Yes, I'm sure. There's a great opportunity. What Patti said is very true. The cost of the product there creates wonderful earnings very quickly. You know, Acetare, you saw Humberto, you saw this trio of entrepreneurs in the United States, you saw how much Lex is making. So this market is very interesting. You saw the number of Latinos that we have in different parts of the world, many millions of people of different countries where you can that you can connect with. So take advantage of what you have. Go with what you have for your town, for your country, for your city, and start and continue growing as far as you can. Explore. Nothing is. I mean, I think explore, take risks, take a dive, and you can see that you will see that you can get results. I would like to send you a huge hug in the United States. We'll see you in a couple of days in the event. Patti, something would you like to say to close? Well, of course, you'll still have to talk to Angelina. Oh, I was cutting Angelina off. Angelina, go ahead. Let me tell you that Angelina is like my children say, she is all-terrain mother because actually she earns my respect how hard she's working with little children, doing her business, running her business. I remember she reminds me of when I started. So Angelina, tell us about. Well, of course, she's going to give us the intervention in English. She's going to talk in English. Hello, everybody. My name is Angelina Toledo. Obviously, I'm going to talk to us. I'm going to speak in English. I am.
And I'm very happy, very honored to be here with you guys today. My name is Angelina Toledo. I've been in the company for 7 years. Very briefly about myself, I do have two little girls at the moment. The oldest is 3 years old, the youngest is 6 months. So, like Patricia said, I do the business 24/7 with them, and it's such a blessing compared to other traditional jobs where you can't take your kids with you. And I'm with them 24/7. I see their development every single step of the way, every single day. The main reason why I started with Omnilife was because of my digestive system, not mainly because of business. I was very skeptical, to be honest with you. I was very skeptical about multi-level businesses. I respected everybody that did it, but I always thought it was not for me. It was for someone else. At the moment when Omnilife came to me, or I came to Omnilife, I was studying a full-time criminal justice. I have my bachelor's degree from the Cal State Fullerton University, and I'm not doing my career. I'm doing Omnilife Seitu 100%. During this pandemic, we learned so much. Within 3 months of consuming the products on a daily basis, I improved so much. I improved my digestive problems. I improved my menstrual cramps, menstrual cycle, my migraines that would kill me. So there's so many things that we've improved, but this whole year of pandemic has been a tremendous change for us. And I say us because I do the business with my husband, Heriberto Toledo, as well. He's not with me right now because he's not so fluent in English. He's getting there eventually. But we do the business together, and it's because of him that I'm here, because he's the one that presented the product to me. And before the pandemic, he had a job, a full-time job here in the United States in California. I'm in California in Santa Ana. And he had been working with this company for over approximately 10 years. When this whole pandemic began, they called him. They were going to lay him off. They told him that they were going to call him about once a week. They didn't. They called him about 3 to 4 months later, saying that he needed to return his uniforms. And something that changed completely, we saw this coming. We started doing Omnilife like we had never done before. In quotations, we said we did do it 100%, but we actually recognized that we weren't doing it 100% until now, because the follow-up with our team members completely changed. The consumption of product also changed. The way that we would recommend the product as well also changed. We do a lot of social media. We did a lot of Zoom meetings with all of our leaders. Like Jorge Tiznado said, we have a really big team and that I'm really proud of. In Las Vegas, we have a big team here in California too. In Mexico, a big old greeting to them. It's because of them that we're here. Their trust in us completely changed as well. We build relationships with them. Our friendship with them grew completely. So that's something way different that we started doing during this pandemic that caused this whole growth in our business.
Oye, Setari, perdón, Angelina, estoy pensando que igual que Setari, tú tienes contacto con muchísimas...
Contact with many women that spend a lot of time in Facebook doing tutorials, how makeup, and you come in contact with and offering them an opportunity. What do you say? How do you enter with them? Bueno, yo
Facebook lives here and there. I'm not a professional makeup artist whatsoever, but when I do Facebook Live, I get in touch with so many females, so many mothers, so many single mothers to be specific, that are looking for this kind of opportunity. They're looking for a way to be empowered. That's what I've come in contact with. With all the ladies that are in my team, most of them are either single with kids or they're married. But once they realize the big old vision that OmniLife has to offer, these are females that begin to get empowered. They start getting their own money. They don't have to ask their husbands for money for a simple shirt or to go grocery shopping. They do it themselves. And it's amazing. It's such a blessing to be able to touch those families, those mothers, because once you touch a mother and you empower her, you empower a whole family. You change a complete family. So that's a big honor. I would like to mention two of the females that are in my team that I'm very, very proud. I'm proud of all of them, but these come to mind right now. Juani Perez and Sara Hernandez they're very inspirational, and I get emotional about it because I've seen the whole process that they've come about. Juani is a mother of 3 children, unemployed. When she first started, her first earnings of just direct sales were $800. Just direct sales. She was unemployed for 3 months, so she had no income. So when she saw that income within a couple of days, she was amazed. Sara Hernandez is another one of our distributors in our team that is married. She's married and she has 2 little kids. They've never traveled in the U.S. Obviously, here in the U.S., we have this issue where not everybody can travel outside the U.S. and come back safely. So Sara Hernandez and their family are traveling for the first time, as well as Cesar and Liduvina, to Miami. So that's something that we're very, very proud of. And just like them, we have so many people in our team that are achieving so many goals because of their empowerment, because they believe in themselves. So I'm not sure if you have any more questions, Pati. I would go on and on and on, but I would like to make it very brief and direct.
Pues no, hombre, qué bárbara. Sí, de veras que, como tú dices, sí.
If we empower a woman and we help her to be the motor of the family, the center of this society, so here is a great opportunity, not only for the mothers, for the women to work as a family like you are doing in any of the different stages of your life in which you are. So, Diego, I don't know if you have any question, anything that you want to. No, Patty, thank you very much. I want to thank you for your time, your testimonial. It's inspiring. There are many people, how do you know to buy the ticket for the event in the USA through Creo? It's the first open event that we are going to have in a long time. You are invited, and it's going to be transmitted through Omnilife TV. I send hugs and congratulations for what you're doing, and see you soon. Thank you very much. Thank you, and cheers to all of my entrepreneurs that are awake still. Bye.